How's everybody doing? So grateful to be back home. I was on vacation for about 16 days and went home. And I love I love to go out and like basically I went to my hometown where I grew up and see my friends. And it was really interesting because I had so different expectation of what came out of it that uh, I felt that my vacation was not like what I was planning, and it was a great it was a great lesson because what I did realize is that I got exactly what I needed to get out of it, and it was my perception. It was me that needed to see what's the good in it. And as I mentioned last week, W. Clement Stone was saying, no matter what's happening in your life, like he had a motto, which he was saying, that's good. Meaning, whatever was happening in his life, he was looking at how can he get something good out of that situation. And if you take the time to look into it, you're going to see that there's always something good out of it. So it was a great lesson because what came out of it is that we were able to take a new direction with our business, because like there was a lot of challenges that came into play, and we were able to use this and start creating something new, a new concept, a new model that makes the old model obsolete. And when you start looking at it from a different point of view with perspective, so you take a step back. And by the way, this is very, very important. If you get emotionally involved with something and you stay emotionally involved with something, it's going to be very difficult for you to take the proper action. This is why, for me, what I'm always trying to do is I'm always try to take a step back and try to look at it from a different, without being emotionally involved into it. And if you're observing, you cannot be emotionally involved. Like, it's impossible. So it's really important that you look at what do you want out of the situation, and then you take a step back and you look at it objectively and without any emotion, and see, okay, so what is it in there? And from the moment that you start doing this, what you're going to realize is it becomes so easier. It becomes so much, because there's no emotion involved into it. It becomes so easy to make a decision, and a decision that's going to make you move toward the right direction. So this is what we've been doing, and this week have been absolutely spectacular. We just came back, I think that was Thursday, and it turns out that this week, which started on last Saturday, not 3 days ago, but 10 days ago, it was really like dicey. Like we're taking a whole different turn, and so on and so forth. So it was very interesting to experience and to see that, like, if you are taking the attitude that that's good, something good's gonna get out of it. And right now, this is my last month in Mexico. I have been in Mexico for over 17 years now, and it's been like such a beautiful path. But now I'm just entering into the very last month, which that's something that we started envisioning in 2006. 2006, we had this vision to move to Europe, and we put this in play, and we talk about it like to a bunch of people, and now when we talk about it, people are looking at us. It's just like, oh, you're really doing it? I was like, what the heck, man? You think that, like, I'm teaching this material. So if I'm not doing what I'm teaching, what type of coach or mentor or business person I am, right? So I've got to talk the talk, walk the walk, and dress the part. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So last month in Mexico, it feels a little, I mean, it's like there's a lot of fear coming into it, like no doubt about it. But it's not the fear that is holding you back. Is like it's staying paralyzed. It's staying into that. It's not going through that fear. It's not going through that terror that you're experiencing when you start something new, when you're starting a new endeavor. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward for um, a new environment. I'm looking forward as well to a different environment for my daughter, for my wife. And as we are getting closer to it, now things that we've been working on for a long time start to unfold, start to get together, start to materialize. And it's just absolutely beautiful. But what I want to talk about today, I want to talk about, are you doing something that makes you feel that you're not working? Because one of my clients reached out to me, just went into one of his dream vacation, and came back and was saying to me, it's just like, I would like to get on a call with you because what I just realized is, uh, I want to do more of that. I want to feel better. I want to, just enjoy more of those long trips. And right now, I feel really like I don't feel really good because I go back to work. So, and then I was reflecting and I was like, I actually, like, when I was out, when I was on vacation, I wanted to come back. I was anxious to come back to my business. I was anxious to come back into my routine and to come back into what I really love, um, which basically I wanted to start working again. Which if you are working in something that doesn't make you feel that you're working, well, you will never work another day in your life. So that is truly what I I'm putting my attention on. That's truly what I wish that everybody would be doing. And started understanding how money works and started understanding how that you can create a different source of income from different stream, from different path. When you're doing this, what you will realize is that you need to have your primary source of income, which basically this is what help you to take care of your basic needs, meaning a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and food in your stomach. Like this is need. You need those things. Okay. And that is what your work should be. This is what your primary source of income is designed to help you take care of that. All the rest is wants. All the rest is want. And I believe that you should be doing something that you absolutely love, which bring you some money in, but then you're setting up different source of income to help you, live the life and live the lifestyle that you would like to live. So when you're doing something that you love and you're making it into a way, and I see Luca is just right here, and he managed to do that, where that he has a pirate ship now, where that he helped, like that was his dream. He wanted to buy this boat and he wanted to do like a pirate experience. And he put this together. And that is his passion. Now, if you ask him, he will tell you that there's not another work, there's not another day in his life that he's working because he's doing what he's passionate about. Now, if you want to earn more money, if you want to uh, to bring more money in, but what you will have to do is you will have to set up different source of income, and this is how that you truly earning money. And if you set up your life this way, you will see that life's going to be like, life is a game. And when you understand how to play the game, you're going to have a blast. You're going to have so much fun. And you will never feel that you're working. Now, are you gonna, are you, that does that mean that you will never work? No, that's not what it means. Like, you're probably gonna have to work to set up those other source of income. But when it's set up, and you can do this in partnership, you can do this in all kind of different things, you will see that life becomes so much fun. Like, you're not feeling that you're working, you're not feeling that you need a vacation. You go on vacation because you want to go on vacation, not because you need it, which, by the way, you don't need it. The only reason why you're having this thought that you need is just because you hate your job, right? So what are you doing to work into really what you love? And Luca is saying 100%, Mark. Love you, my man. Good morning, Danduan. Like, we've got some people that just joined in. Tanya, Maria, Wendy, which she just wrote a second book as well. Jimmy, Carla, Jay, Linda is here, Charles. So what are you doing to create those different sources of income? And I mean, in this day and age, it is so easy. It is so easy to be creating source of income. I mean, you can take your phone, and you can start selling things and not even have inventory. Like, the inventory can be like somewhere in China, or like, if you are familiar with how Amazon works, you can store it into an Amazon warehouse, and basically Amazon will pack it, ship it, and do everything for you. I mean, this is a day and age that if you are not earning more money, if you're not thinking, well, you're going to work for someone else and you're going to be freaking miserable. And it's on you, because you didn't find, first of all, the information to be living the life that you truly want to live, and you didn't study yourself, you didn't see what really that you love, and how that you can make this life better for yourself and for your family. It's a day and age right now that it is so easy to earn money. It is ridiculously easy. And when I hear people that saying, oh, I don't have any money, I'm just like, what the heck are you doing? Like, are you thinking? Are you taking the time to see what is it that you want to do? Because you can sell things during your sleep. You can earn money while you're sleeping. Now, again, you will have to work a little bit to put this together. But when it is together, like, money can come in and you can cash in thousands of dollars without having to do anything. You have to set it up first. But when it is set up, then it's super easy. You can make money come in every single day. But again, it's on you. Have you thought about, first of all, doing what you love? Because if you do what you love, and I'm gonna give you a story about that. But if you do what you love, does it matter that you're earning a lot of money or not? Does it? If you do what you love. And then, because you are into this amazing energy, this amazing vibration, then setting up another source of income becomes effortless. The problem is, people are going into a job because there's money to be made there. So they say, oh, I'm going to do this because I can earn money. Yeah, but do you love that? Because I can guarantee you that if you go into this job and you don't love it, you will probably come to a point where you're going to despise the job, you're going to despise the people, there's something that's going to make you not liking that. So the very first part is really loving what you do. If you love what you do, then after it's about thinking about how can I earn money. Not necessarily in that. You can create another source of income through the internet, through eBay, through Amazon, through Instagram. I mean, I see so many people which are selling stuff in Instagram. It's really easy. I mean, I just bought a program on Instagram, a yoga program, which basically right now it felt exactly at the right time, because like I've been overeating. This is vacation time, and I'm totally out of shape. So they market it, they package it properly. I loved it. I bought it. And I never talked to the guy. So this guy just earned money, which he put a series of videos together and some text. And it's very explicit. It's very well put together. And it's done. He doesn't have to do it anymore. And then he can do what he loves. And maybe that's retreat. Maybe it's like whatever he's doing. But this is set. And then it can bring him a source of income. Have you thought of doing something like that? Because that is how that you're going to become rich. This is how that you're going to have the extra cash to go on the vacation and to spend time with your family. This is how that you're going to be able to buy your Mercedes. This is how that you're going to be able to buy your second home. Of setting up different source of income, because everybody which have been rich, I'm talking about earning a lot of money, they all have different source of income, and they are bringing that money through the effort of other people, which is called leveraging your time through the time of others. If you don't understand what I'm saying, and if you don't know how to do that, contact me. We'll help you to do that. This is part of what we're teaching. And I'm even going to help you to sell. I'm going to show you how to sell things. Because like I became, in the last year, I became such a great salesperson, which before I was good, but you know, there was people that were way better than I was. But now I can sell anything to anybody. Because like I'm not selling something that I want to sell to the other person. I'm selling what the other person wants. And that changed the entire game for me. So if you truly want to earn good money, get in touch with me. I'll show you how to do that. Very simple. Do you have any questions? Do you have anything that you would like to clarify? Are you doing truly what you love? And as I always say, if you're not, you've got to make a change in your life. Because ultimately, the only reason why you're not happy, it's because you're not doing what you love. Because when you do what you love, and it's super easy to be happy, right? It's ridiculously easy to be happy. Actually, that's the state of who we are. It's like we should be happy all the time if we do what we love. But you've been programmed that you should be an accountant because you have some ability with math, with numbers, and then you freaking hate accounting. I mean, you hate to be in like that stupid office, which is like a little tiny square, like blasted with AC because it's freaking hot outside. And I mean, you're looking at a computer all day long, crunching numbers and putting this in columns. I mean, no offense to accountant out there, but that is freaking boring. I mean, I would shoot myself. And I've been told that when I was in high school. Oh, you should be an accountant. I said, are you kidding me? I know I'm good with math, but I would hate this job. And that's exactly, I mean, I really remember that when I was in high school and I went to see the orientator. I don't know how you call this in English. Orientateur in French. Orienteur, orientateur, whatever. And I go to see this guy, and then he's giving me like job like accounting and shit like that, and I'm just shaking my head. It's just like, what am I doing here? Like, what am I fucking doing here? And then my teacher, which was like, that was the teacher of choice of career. That we had a class, choice of career. And I remember he said to me, is like, you're gonna change career 4 times in your lifespan as where we are right now. And I remember it's like, so what's the point for me like to go and get a career in college and put some like, I don't know, $50,000 in debt when I'm gonna change my career 4 times? I mean, what's the sense is that in that? And I decided right there that I'm not gonna go to college right away. I'm gonna do what I love. And what I loved at the time is I wanted to play football, American football, which I did. I played American football in college. But do you think that I cared about the school? I didn't care about it whatsoever. Now, first of all, I have facilities like, I see something, I remember it. Like I have like some type of photographic memory. So it was really easy for me at school. So I didn't need really to study and all those things. And then I had, I think like only four classes during the football season. And one of those was like history of Greek civilization, which I absolutely love history. So it was like really easy, like things of that nature. Um, but if someone tells me I'm going to change career 4 times, what's the point to study medicine, for example, and then figure out when I'm finished that I don't like it? I mean, I have some colleagues that are doctors. One just gave up his practice and says, "No, I'm gonna be a consultant, and I'm gonna help people to find what they love and to do what they love." Because like I just realized that like what they've sold to me in medicine school, it's not the reality. I mean, my wife studied law because it looks cool and it feels nice. I'm a lawyer, but she's like, I hated it. I hated every second of it. And when that was time, like, after all those exams, after all those years in college, you arrive to the bar and she's like, no, don't want to do that. And then she did that for marketing, get a degree in marketing, and then get another degree there until she realized, like, you know what? I like to write. I want to be a writer. But if you're following what you're getting told to do, then you're going to end up doing something you don't like for a paycheck. So you're trading your life for a paycheck. And as you're trading your life, you don't like what you're doing. So are you going to be happy out of this? You're happy when Friday afternoon is there and then you get into the weekend, or when you're on vacation. But that is not living, my friends. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care the lies that you tell me. I know you're not happy with that. I know it seems like that you're happy, but you're not. And the only way you're going to find out that you're not happy is when you put your head on the pillow at night and you say, what am I doing with my life? What truly do I want to do? So the question for you this week is, ask yourself, what would you love to do? What would you do all day long that you don't see the time passing by? that you don't need to eat. You don't feel that like you're doing something. You just love absolutely everything you're doing. That is the first question you should ask yourself. And when you find that, this is truly what is a passion. And this is where you should put all your effort and energy. There was one guy that was talking with my mentor, Bob. And he was telling this guy, like, this guy's like, he was a doctor. And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, there's no money to be made anymore in medicine because, the laws change, and you've got to put more hours if you want to earn like the same thing and blah, blah, blah. So he wanted to quit. And Bob asked him, he's like, wait a second. It's like, why did you become a doctor? He said, because I love it. I was like, so why do you care if you're earning money or not? I mean, if you love what you're doing, you shouldn't care about the money. What you need to do is you need to set up other sources of income so you can put all your effort into what you love. And the guy looked at Bob, it's like, I can do that? Yeah. So why would you quit something you love? The thing is, you've got to set up other source of income. And this gentleman like changed his life just like that. Because on top of it, if you have the money, as a doctor, for example, then you can set up, and you really love what you're doing, you can set up another source of income and let the money come. That could be like, I don't know, a little shop. That could be some online marketing. That could be like network marketing, whatever it is. Like, I'm not telling you what you need to do. Like, find things that you will enjoy doing, that you would enjoy setting up. And then you are taking the extra cash, and that can go toward other things. That is how that you're going to truly have a fulfilled life. But your primary source of income is your psychic source of income. Psychic meaning that it makes your mind, it makes you being happy about what you're currently doing. And then the other sources of income are designed to bring cash in. That is how you're going to have a fulfilled life. Julie is saying, like, love it. Goddamn right, you love it. I love it too. That is, and I mean, I'm aware about this concept for a long time, and we tried so many things. But the thing is, we never really did what we love as our primary source of income. Is like, yeah, we needed the money in order to take care of our basic needs. But when I finally says, okay, you know what, like, I can't take this anymore. I can go to work because I hate what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do what I love, which is this. This is what I love. Like teaching, being a mentor, being a coach. That's what I love. I can do this all day long. I never get tired about it. I can talk about it all day long. And then we're gonna create sources of income. And we're going to create things in a way that I'm going to be able to do what I love, and then having the lifestyle that we want. And from the moment that you start doing this, everything shifts. Everything's going to change. And I promise you, again, you're going to live a fulfilled life. So think about it. Reflect on this week. Make sure that you're taking the time to reflect. And you will see your life is going to be different. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you a spectacular week. But remember, the only day you have is today. So make today count. Peace out.